What's good, people? It's SuperNoodleBagel here, and we're into episode 2 of Formula 1, my team. 2020. We're talking Noodle Motors here, and it's our first race of the season. This is actually the third time I'm recording this video due to technical problems with the audio, with the video quality. Ugh, it's been a bit of a nightmare to get it all sorted, but I'm glad I'm doing it, and I'm really excited to I'm looking forward to this series.
Luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Cheers, Jaffy, and he's right, it's not the end of the world.
It's finally time once again to begin what promises to be another thrilling season of Formula One action. Pre-season times, subject of so much discussion in recent weeks, mean nothing now, as the cars line up to battle it out for points once again. So let's get this season underway.
Hey, check the dude in the water.
Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.3-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 16 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. Watch out for a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
It's hard to imagine how a small operation like that could survive in the ruthless world of Formula One, and yet here they are, first ever race looking surprisingly strong. But there are no points for qualifying. Let's see how they fare in the Grand Prix proper.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, Ocon, and Sergio Perez, Sainz, Kvyat, Pierre Gasly, and Stroll, Giovinazzi, Oldtimer, Kimi Raikkonen,
It's your boy.
and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Boccolacci, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Come on then, Bagel. We could do this.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yeah, let's not let Jeff down. We don't want to let Jeff down. That would not be good. Race strategy again. We don't really know much about all this. We're just going to go with what Jeff tells us. Jeff's the man. And here we go. This is it. The first race of the season for Noodle Motors. Wet Australian Grand Prix. Here we go. The lights are out and we're wheel spinning towards the wall violently, which is probably not the best thing to do here. And we're just looking to try and cut some people up here. Well, not cut them up, sorry. Just kind of go up on the inside of them. And we make up one position there against Giovinazzi. I've got that right. So yeah, not too bad a start here. Oh, and we dive another bunch of people. How many did we get? We get kind of at least 2 or 3 there. Some contact, wheel-to-wheel contact with Sainz. And all in all, that's pretty good. That's not a bad start. We started in the 16th. We're now in 13th. Cut to lap 3. We're still chasing the McLaren. And can we get this move done?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Bruh. Bruh. Oh, I'm so annoyed. It's so early on in a 50% race. We can't even get the restart. How frustrating. Considering how well we started there, and then we crash. We get a red wing. We have to we pit straight away, and then we go.
We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box. Go, go, go.
I'm losing a bit of confidence in Jeff as time goes on here. He's telling us to come into the pits when we're in the pits. Come on, Jeff.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
That's good for us. So Kimi Raikkonen is out of the race. So that's a good for us. It means we've one more position that we don't have to overtake. But what's not good for us is the way I handle virtual safety cars, and this is going to have to be something that I change.
Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast.
So keep that thing green. That's what I know. Keep that number green, which we're doing.
We're going green. Maintain positive delta.
Okay, we're in the red, which is bad, but we've got 12 seconds to get it back in the green. Bruh, indeed. No, we don't. We get a drive-through penalty. Now, I don't know. I guess just keep it green the whole time would make sense. Is probably what I'll do in the future. But is there anything else? What if you get in the comments? What happened there? I don't know. Was it because I was red as it was ending? And what we hear there is Russell was in the pits as well, which I don't know if he's had a crash or he's having some issues, but that's really good news for us because yeah, we have crashed and we've done this drive through the pit. So shame, not good. Been through the pit lane twice now, and so we're only 6 laps into this 50% Australian Grand Prix. But we, I don't know how, we've made it, I guess it was about a 10-second gap on Russell, and we've made that up to the point where we can see him now, which is good. This corner again. Huh! We do alright, we make it through. Yeah, not, I think I'm very cautious of that corner after that earlier incident. But here we go now, so we're kind of properly up near Russell, and we really want to just not be in last place. So can we make the move? Lay on the power. Bruh. Indeed. Again, it's just. I mean, I put it down to the fact that I don't know. I mean, I'm not that great at the game. I keep saying that, but you know, in the wet as well, just doesn't help me. There we go, in the pit again. And we come out and we've got 30 seconds. Russell's 30 seconds ahead of us, so... I mean, it's early, which is good, early in the race. We've still got a good amount of laps to try and make this time back up, but yeah, it's not ideal. Just considering we started so well, and then just stupid mistakes, like avoidable mistakes, where you know, we could be in a way better position. So we skip now to lap 16, and yeah, we must be getting slightly better because we've gone green through section 1 and section 2, and let's see if we can get our best lap time here, which we do. 1:39. It's only 2 tenths better than before, but still it's getting better, which is good news. Bruh. I knew that was coming as well. Like I said, it's the 3rd time I've done this. 3rd time I've reacted to that. Shocking. Just. What am I doing? I mean, I'm on full traction control. Am I still on the power too early? Yeah, too early, or I don't know. But here we go. We get a blue flag. So we're going to get more penalties here. No. What a gent. We let him through. Off you go, guys. Remember that. Remember me, I've done the right thing there, no penalties, and we crack on. Lap 17, cut now to lap 22. We're now in sight of Russell again, so Russell is our main target this whole race. We picked Williams as our kind of rival in terms of car manufacturer. And here we go, can we get it done? Lap 25, up on the inside. Oh! We want it, but I don't think we want to sacrifice our car here. We do want to finish the race, but just ideally not in last. We come to this corner again. we're still touching curb. Have we learned nothing? Get off the curbs when it's wet, man. God. But here we go. Right up at Russell. Oh, we cut the corner. We take the cone for a ride. We don't get exceeding track limits there, which is, you know, we're on strict corner cutting, so I'm surprised we didn't get anything there. Okay, so we continue pushing Russell, trying to kind of, I don't know, scare him into making a mistake or something. So we go out into the outside. We dip off the power. We get late on the brake, side by side. Oh, we touch. We cut the corner. We get a warning, but we get the move done. And we're not in last place. Ah! Thank God for that. Very cautious round here. There we go. We got a Valtteri Bottas for the win for the Mercedes. I think he was in pole, so that's not maybe that's surprising. But what I am surprised, no actual safety car. I would have loved a safety car in this, especially kind of in some of the situations that we were in. We would have, we would have loved a safety car. But here we go. I think we only get to do 28 laps because we've been lapped by loads of people. So across the line, P20. I mean, I don't know. It's good that we're not dead last, but I think considering how well we started, it's not the best result. We could have kind of done a lot better there. I don't know what our teammate, man like Dorian, don't know how he got on, but we'll get to see that in a second. But yeah, there we go. That's the first Grand Prix done and dusted. And yeah, we've given ourselves a good platform to improve on here. Hopefully we can get better than P20 in the next race. And like I said, going forward, just the more I do it, hopefully I'm just going to be getting better. And
we can now see the drivers making their way to the
well, we'll see how we go.
Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
It's worth noting as well, I only realised after this race that you can go into the replay to analyse some of these kind of situations. Not that today was, you know, there wouldn't have been a huge amount to look at, but just know that in future episodes I watch back the whole replay. I get different angles from different drivers, so yeah, you can look forward to the replays being, or the videos being a bit better in that sense. There's Dorian, 18th.
Wait, how many flying pins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed.
But yeah, there we go.
Good job in traffic as well.
So here we go, getting a bit of a replay. I think for some reason I watched the highlights, but I didn't click on and watch the full replay, which, as I mentioned, we do in later races. So you'll have that to look forward to. But yeah, let me know. Thanks so much if you're watching this. Thank you again. Let me know what you think of my driving. Bruh.
Bruh.
But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this has been entertaining to watch. I mean, things could have gone a lot better for us, but we had fun. It was it's funny looking back on it now, but I can remember at the time I was not happy with the way that race went and my performance. But yeah, the only way is up now. As we just finish off watching the highlights here, P20 getting us. No, we want to do better than that. We're aiming to do a lot better than that. So we get some acclaim there. So here we go. Team Acclaim goes up to 2, which in turn attracts another sponsor. So we'll be able to have a little look at that in a moment, and we'll see what we pick. Team building for the aero team. So that's what we did for our activity there. Oh, am I missing this? Weight redistribution. We're just going off what Jeff's telling us here. Rear wing outer. I missed that. Outer Strax. I don't know. So here we go. Secondary sponsor. We go for Novus. We get 30 laps during practice. I'm doing all the practice sessions. So along with me and Dorian, that should be sorted. So there we go. That's what the car looks like. tempted to maybe change the colours on these at some point, or of the sponsors. Maybe even the car, because I mean it looks a lot like the Alpha.
As we
Alpha
continue to
Tauri.
increase our acclaim, more potential partners become willing to work with us. We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab.
Oh, we've already done that. So yeah, so there we go. So that ends this episode. Not the best start to our season. Could have been worse. Could have got a dumph. Could have got a did not finish. But yeah, so P20 we can improve on that. The only way is up. So thanks so much if you've taken the time to watch this episode. If you watched the last episode, yeah, brilliant stuff. We're going to continue with this. We're going to move on to the Bahrain GP next episode. But yeah, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Cringing as I'm saying that, but yeah, I want to have try and build up a community here so we can have a giggle and watch me have shocking races. So stay safe, take it steady, and I'll see you on the next one.